Hey everyone, welcome back to Sewing with Shar. I'm Eponice's Allies, otherwise known as Shar. Anyway, um, as you saw in that thumbnail, I was actually holding up the last sleeve here, which I told you I would show you how I took in the other sleeve to get it to fit right, right, right. Because it's on. It fits lovely. It's not too tight and it's not super loose. It's perfect. Perfect. So, before we get into this, a lot of you out there know that I have epilepsy. And so I've been having to go through a lot of testing and everything under the freaking sun for this and other things that have been found for my headaches and possibly why that's causing it. And so now, this week coming up, on 2 days, I have to wear, they give me instructions on, because they're coming here, that because they're going to hook up a 24-hour device to my cranium, and they told me that I needed to have a button-up shirt. I'm like, I don't have any button-up shirts. I'm like, I can just whip one up over the weekend, but I don't own button-up shirts. I told them, no, here's just an idea. I'm like, and I know I was going to make a shirt out of this for a friend of mine, but he decided he didn't like the gingham pattern, and he didn't have the heart to tell me. So I told him we can find the same soft fabric for him, but just not in this gingham pattern. So, there's enough left here. I did make a pair of shorts for my friend Rocco from Roaming with Rocco out of this, and I have to adjust his shorts, but what's left of this fabric, I'm going to make me a robe out of. It's a lovely pajama-like fabric, so I'm going to make me a robe. Hey! And you know why? Because when all of my clothes got destroyed, instead of my robe. And by the way, I hope you guys can hear me really good. Hope you can. I had this clipped to me earlier. I had this clipped to me earlier because I was using this microphone earlier when I was using my phone and talking to my son. So yeah, I hope this microphone is working better than all the noise that interrupts my video. So, crack open some water. My friend was like, stop procrastinating and get to your video. So since I called to make the appointment for my EEG, which is completely different from an EKG. EKG is heart. EEG is electrocardiogram, which is for the cranial. Excuse me, I gotta sneeze. Did not want to sneeze in your ear. So anyway, I still have this theory of being allergic to BS. We all have a lot of that in our lives. And I have a little song that goes with it, but I will not sing it on here. So, hey, hey guys, I try to bring a little bit of delightfulness into everybody's weekend. Let me tell you something. I have tried on my duster, and this has got to be the warmest thing I have ever made. Next to this fabric, which I tried on Rocco's shorts before I had him try them on, and he absolutely loves the fabric. I was like, you be in love with this very soft fabric. So I think, like I said, I think that fabric's going to work out great for making me a really quick robe. So I already know how I'm going to cut it out lengthwise. If you guys want me to show you how I'm going to make a really quick robe over the weekend, leave that in the comments below and I will show you how to do this. Excuse me. Or even how to just make the pattern. You'll have to excuse me for a moment again. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze again. Hold on. One moment, please. Okay, so let's get down to this. No, I have not got the call for my glasses, my new glasses, because gosh knows when I went and got my eyes rechecked, that did not match what I just got done. Oh, here's a little tip for we sewers, for we tailors and sewers. Your pockets are very handy, and I was looking for my scissors, my smaller scissors. Hello. Pocket. I was like, where did my scissors go? Pocket. I don't need the bigger ones now. Got the smaller one. We're in my pocket this whole time. Oh, I was watching, and I'll leave a link to his channel. Dark Horse Workshop. My gosh, he showed how to make a leather pouch. You don't have to use sinew or anything like that. You could just use another leather strap and weave it through. Like, are you serious? That is so cool. I want to make that. Like, I have something sitting here and I needed some sort of inspiration for it, for a bag. Make a bag out of it. And thank you, man. Like, Magnus, you're awesome. His name is Magnus. His channel is Dark Horse Workshop. I'll leave a link for him. Oh my gosh. The stuff he has made for movies and television. And I was about to say, where's my scissors again? They're right there in the pocket. Okay. I'm just going to cut a shorter length just to show you guys how to do this, or how I've done this. You guys will have to excuse me. I've had one of those days. Look, if the vein in my forehead is showing, you know what kind of night I'm going to have. Doc tries to sew, knows what kind of night I'm going to have. And don't get grossed out on that. We all do that. Admit to it. Admit it. You do it too. So, I was on the Fabric Mart Facebook page today. I've been on there. And I would just love to go to their store sometime. I love to feel fabric, to know the quality I'm going to get. I mean, I know Viv Mom goes up there, and there's a few other channels that shop from Fabric Mart. And I just love to go fill fabric, but I'm not sure if their swatch books are $25 a month for their club, but it's kind of pricey for me, low income. So if it's $25 a month, I'm not sure I can afford $25 a month for that. I'm just saying. I mean, it's nice and all. It's a lovely gesture because I did ask how much, and I did inquire what was the cost. And I'm curious, I would love to just go to Fabric Mart and yep, I am going to have one of those nights tonight. Later tonight while I'm sleeping, I'm gonna have a seizure. Oh well, gonna have to deal with it. Anyway, no big deal, I'm used to it. Okay, so anyway, what we do, I was sitting over on the sofa and I was trying to get the lighting right, but it wasn't working out. And gosh, my hair is just too darn curly on the ends. I'm gonna have to take care of that. This is all natural curls, and they're annoying. They get really nappy on the ends, and they're really annoying. Who wants my curls? You can have them for free. I'm not cutting my hair off, but okay. So anyway, I did go ahead and thread that on the end, or not that on the end. Brain fart Friday. And we're trying not to have brain fart Friday. Okay. And then bring that through, and then bring that through. Morgan Dahmer does this too. Again, I'll leave a link for her. She does this all the time. And then what I do is I'll do about like 2, 3, maybe 4 of these, and pull it through. There's a few other channels that do this. And we just do it by hand. Just the old style of doing this. And if you have to do this by hand, oh, with Wendy does this as well. If you have to do this by hand, just to bring in your sleeve, do it. This is absolutely how you bring in your sleeve. Was somebody just calling me? My phone sounded like it was vibrating. I don't know. Yeah. It was something else though. That's okay. Anyway. So, like I said, take it through. It's kind of like weaving your needle back and forth. If you guys remember the other video that I did showing you how to do specific things with sewing, I'll leave a link to that video in the description box. Or tag that video. I'll just tag that video so that you guys can get to that one very easily. I'll just leave that one in the tags. And see what that does? It just pulls it. It's just the same thing as ruffling your fabric, but you're doing that by hand. Doc, that shows you how to do that. Oh my gosh, there you go, girl. There you go. Showing you how to do this. Just put the needle back in, weave it, weave it, Weave it, don't leave it. Weave it, don't leave it. Make sure it's not stuck on anything. We don't like things that are stuck. And see, look, there you go. I'll show you this all the way around. And I'm going to do this all the way around, and then I'll be right back. I don't want to, like, take up too much. Okay. Like, some of you are like, wait, I didn't see that. Wait, wait. Like, wait for me to get the needle back. Okay. Okay, you see where I have the thread ended right here, right? Okay. Going to stick the needle back in next to it, not in the same area. Then weave it, and it doesn't have to be too close. You can do this like pretty like distanced. Yeah, that, say that like 5 times. Distanced. Yeah, that's a tongue twister for you. And then tug, tug a leg. There you go. And that's how you gather your stitches. That's how you gather, well, I shouldn't say your stitches. That's how you gather your fabric. Why did I say gather your stitches? It's Friday. Okay, everyone. I know that took a while, right? And as you can see, I took my duster off of there because I need to get to the sleeve hole, which no, I did not back trim this for a reason, because I need to just get through that with the needle, and it would make the sleeve hole too small. Why did this come off? Anyway, I noticed that a couple of times. Let's pin that back, huh? Or clip it back. Okay, there we go. Maybe. We could hope. Not really. Anyway. You know, just when you want something to go right on a Friday, you could hope for it to go right on a Friday. Instead of it fudged itself Friday. Right? So I did gather that sleeve, and what you want to do is this is kind of funny. I gathered it and then it ungathered itself. Oh my gosh! Right? How that happened, I do not know. I guess I must have tugged too hard. And then these stitches here did not decide to gather. I have no idea why. They decided to ungather. They just don't want to be in the gathering. The gathering. Oh, why does that sound? You know what? Is that a horror movie? The Gathering? Maybe that should be a horror flick. The Gathering. Kind of sounds like a horror flick. This is what I'm talking about right here. Oh my gosh. Okay. And this is what I was talking about with some threads. So this proves this right here, that not all threads are made alike. So in all of this gathering of things, it ungathered itself. Oh, and it still has the same knot. This is naughty. This is naughty. This is naughty. And look, all the thread came out. Except for maybe one little tiny piece of it, the rest came out. So we'll pick that one piece out. I'd rather pick thread than my nose. As for my nose, I'd rather wipe my nose or blow my nose. And oh my gosh. So let's try this again. Go on the thicker part now because I am not in the mood for this. I just want to get this done. Like I said, leave in the comments about if you want me to show you how I make my my robe. I have to. They're coming here to the house to do that, so I have no choice. Kind of just have no choice. They're also trying to catch if I have a seizure at night. That's the other reason for doing it. They want to catch my seizures. And so, yeah. Other reasons why they're doing that is the brain mass thing and I don't know, whatever else they may have found and they're not telling me about yet. Now, there's reasons why doctors do tests and they're afraid to tell you. It's all right, Doc tries to sew. It's all right. That's why I said I had one doctor literally quit the Einstein 1 in Philly when I used to live in Philadelphia. And I felt so bad for her because she quit working for them. She said she couldn't watch me die. Okay, that's just not staying for some buggery reason. That's being a bugger. So you know what I'm going to do? If you cannot get that to stay, excuse me, if you cannot get that to stay, this is what I suggest. Make a knot. And I'm not kidding. Make a knot. Because that's going to frustrate the crapola out of you. Make a knot. Then start over. Because you're still going to be able... Okay, I'm not kidding about I will end up with a seizure tonight. Because I'm stressing myself over this stupid test that I have to have. Okay. I don't think I'll lose my stitches now. I can just go ahead and gather my stitches. I made a stay knot at the end of this. So you can go ahead and do a stay knot as if you were just doing an end stitch knot. But we will call that our stay knot. To stay or not. That is not our question. That is our answer to a regathering, to the gathering. So as we do this, and I try not to stress myself because it's past my normal time of go to sleep. I am usually in bed by now. 7 o'clock is past my go to sleep time. because I wanted to get this video up for you guys today, and after that phone call, I procrastinated. But I cannot be procrastinating. If I promise you a video, I have to do it. I mean, the robe won't take me that long to make. Oh my gosh, my allergies. Like, really? Great. I had a nose itch I could not show you. I had to take a tissue to take care of that nose itch. No. No to that nose itch. You know who I haven't been seeing post very often, and they say that they do once a week, is Cool Urpa. Like, girl, where have you been once a week? Like, you say that you post a video once a week, you're barely on. I know you're prepping for your wedding and stuff, but girl, you're barely even on. You out there looking for your wedding fabric? Like, girl, best be on the ball with that. Update some people. I went on to our other channel, the Kalurpa Show. Right? Would you do elope or something? Because you and Eric went to Vegas. I want to see them have their Hmong wedding. I think that would be cool. I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing another, style. Like, but if it's their traditional Hmong, I think that would be cool. I love cultural wedding. I just think that's cool to watch. I really do. I love culture. I really do. I love culture. Okay. Like I said, regather our collectiveness of gathering. This this video is going to be longer than I wanted it to be, and I apologize for that. But like, now you know what happens when things happen like that. And I already know that the sleeve will fit because I already know. I tried it on when it was gathered at one point, and I adjusted it a bit, and even after it did its little fiddling thing of ungathering, I don't even know why it did that. That was weird. I saw the Singer yarn at the grocery store. Like, I don't know, that was weird to find Singer yarn, or not yarn, thread at the grocery store. Why did I say yarn? Because I know why I said yarn. For the test, they want me to take it very, very easy, Do something like super duper relaxing. Don't overdo it. So I was like, you know what? Maybe that's the perfect time. Maybe to do a beauty blog, or maybe that's the perfect time to start the cardigan. Maybe that is the perfect time to start the cardigan. Giggles. I'll leave a link to her beauty channel. She's so cool. She's been a long time person to come to my channel, and she's cool people, and I want you to go check out her channel. Absolutely check her out. She's cool. Her children are funny. Be like, what? My children are funny. Your children are funny, sweetie. Okay, so we have the gathering. And you check. Don't take your thread out yet. And you can check without jabbing yourself with the needle. You can actually check that with your arm. I've done this before. You kind of scooch the gathers a bit here and there to bring that up your arm. Scooch your gathers, because you basically want most of the gathers at the guppet. Right here at the guppet. Which, ta-da! Look at the sleeve. I believe we have a gathered sleeve to go ahead and sew onto here. So anyway, I'm not going to end up getting to sew this on tonight because my bad headache is starting. So I will actually sew that on tomorrow. And like I said, if you want me to show you how I make a robe for myself out of this beautifully soft gingham fabric, leave that in the comments. I already know how I'm going to whip that baby up. And I would just love to show it to you. And you're probably going to be like, can't you just show us the beginning of how you're going to do that, please? Okay, you may have talked me into it. I know Doc might be like, come on, please, 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 pretty please. With ice cream on top. I'm lactose intolerant, but I'll take the ice cream. Okay, so we got the sleeve and we leave that part there. So that means since I have that right there at that part, I have to start the stitch point for this, not where I was going to start it, which is I was going to start it back here, but this is not where I'm going to start this specific sleeve at. This time it will end back here on the back instead of the front because of the hemline on the sleeve. Normally that would end on the other side, but where I have it here, and that coincides with this one, which is in the front, and the other one is in the back. Aha! It's a trick. It's a bit tricky. All right. I'll show you how I start this, and then I'm going to pin this up there, and I shall finish this tomorrow. Tomorrow. But first things first is take this, stitch it together because you actually want to stop brain farting, and stitch that part together before you start stitching this together. Okay. And then we take this right here, make sure that that's lined up. And start. And now you would think, let me adjust the camera. I want you guys to see perfectly how I'm going to do this, okay? Now, if my face is cut out of frame, my face is cut out of frame. I could care less right now. What we're focusing on is this. We're not focusing on me. We're focusing on this. So I could care less if my face is out of frame. I'm teaching you right now. We're taking it from the sleeve to the coat. We can go from the coat to the sleeve. That'll be in just a moment. Now, I did that on purpose because what we're going to do as we go around, I want you to take the inner part on the coat and I want you to roll that back. Line it up with the sleeve. Line it up with the sleeve and start stitching. Now this is when you take it like this. And I want you to take these in small stitches. This is your whip stitching. Man, am I ever glad I'm going to have this done before winter. We're going to have a really bad winter this year. I have all my friends that read the Farmer's Almanac telling me that I'm right, because the Farmer's Almanac is telling them the same thing. They're all like, you're right. That's what the Farmer Almanac says. How'd you know that? I don't know. I just know. I just like read the sky. The weather's going to be weird. I did a cloud reading last year at the powwow. I said that in one of my videos. It's very rare, our breed. We just know. It comes from the ancients to be able to do that. Anyway, we're going to take our small stitches, and this is how we are going to bring this together. Okay? And just try to make sure that you get your edges as close as possible. That way you have enough sleeve to leave for your arm. Enough sleeve to leave for your arm. And unless somebody's really up on your arm, they're not going to see your stitching. Trust me. When I did the other sleeve, you would not even be able to tell. And if you notice, I did not cut another piece of thread. I just kept going with the piece of thread that I already have on here. And I know I'm about to run out, which means I don't really care because then I can knot that off. Clip it. And be ready to go freshly tomorrow, right? Follow through with this. And sew a new belt, because I have to make a belt for that anyway, for the other thing. Just whip up 2 belts, one to match this with the remaining fabrics, and make my brand new robe out of that lovely gingham fabric. Like I said, I know Juliet will be wanting me to show how to make a robe. I plan on showing a very simplistic style. Has nothing to do with simplicity, sorry. Guys, I'm gonna have to go soon. I'm about to have a seizure. So I'm gonna have to go soon. Just trying to keep myself talking, that's all. I know how to keep myself calm. I'm keeping myself up too late. I have myself like overly worried. I gotta calm myself down. That's basically why I'm doing this. Trying to keep myself calm. And you see, this is a very good tight stitching. You're not going to have to worry about this coming out. And like I said, as you go, you roll your fabric. Just roll your fabric. Pull it up, roll it. It may want to hang funny because of the way this is draped, but hey, gotta work, 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 work. Gotta work that fabric. Okay, and look, this is how I hide the knot. Not to be naughty on this or anything, but I will literally take the on the inside to end the very last of this. Oh, the scissors are in the pocket. We'll just take the other scissors. That's okay. And that is how we got most of that on there. For now, we have part of it on there. Oh my gosh, you know what I didn't think about? I have a needle holding in part of the under part right here, but that's okay. I'm able to just reach up right here and just put it back on Manny Quinn. Manny Quinn is so great for several reasons. She's right here. She's very handy. Very handy dandy. Manny Quinn is very handy dandy. So, oh, it is so handy to have one of these dress forms. I'm telling you what, if you ever wanted a dress form, just get one. Get one. They sell them on Amazon. They sell them at the Hobby Lobby. I'm not sure about Joann's Fabric. I don't shop there. Like I said, they were rude to me when I got my art easel, so I don't shop with them. Sorry, guys. So that goes back in there. And then I will just adjust this before I go to bed. And then, oh, that's my other stuff. So, yeah, basically, let me blot my mouth. If I drool like that, that's an onset of, other than when you see the vein, that's another onset sign of a seizure coming. Doc Tries to Sew should know this. I like your channel. I'll leave another link. But other than that, you know what I want for you to do tonight? I want you to stay happy, stay healthy, stay positive, and as always, stay blessed because this is about done. And I'm happy with that. I really, if you can't tell, happy with that because I can get a bed here soon and be happy with that. Oh, yeah, and let me know if the microphone helped. Do let me know. Um, and you know what? Even though you may leave in the comments below about me showing you how to make that robe, I'm going to show you how to make the robe anyway. How about that? There you go. It's a win-win situation for everybody. Um, so yeah, I'm nervous about this 24-hour medical test. I need a lot of positive people right now. And if you happen to be one of them, bless you for being around me because I really need it. I'm not a gimme person, but I always appreciate the blessings that are bestowed upon me by good people that surround me. So always thank you. And I will see you, well, probably tomorrow sometime after I have coffee. Good night.